All right, we're gonna have a little good time here, maybe share a few chuckles. Nothing too serious, but I don't know, it made me laugh. So like I said, this video, there is a learning lesson to it, and it certainly gets some people, but I don't think many. And if it is getting you, just come on, use your head, all right? Use your head. So this is a message I got on a message board, and I kind of first want to just open it up to a quiz. So get ready to push that pause button, if you will. But before I even show it to you, I just want to, the question is this: do you notice anything ironic in this little exchange? So here we go. I'll flash it up there. Hey Clay, what are your thoughts on Facebook? Okay, so if you press the pause button, did you notice this guy's name? I'm assuming it's a guy. Expert Trader. Yet here, Expert Trader is asking me what my thoughts on Facebook are. I thought you were an expert. Why are you asking some random person on the internet what my thoughts are? Not to mention, just what are my thoughts on Facebook? Could you get any more broad? I mean, what does that even mean? Well, I like their new messaging feature. I mean, now of course he's talking about the stock, but even within that, what are you even talking about from that perspective? So, hopefully you're kind of getting a little chuckle. If not, I guess I have a really weird sense of humor. But just the irony out there is funny, especially in the world of social media, message boards. And the thing you need to be careful of, and like I said, if you're doing this, smack your head, just knock it out of your head, is I guarantee you there's at least some people that are reading this guy's messages and they're like, expert trader, I need to listen to what this guy's saying. He knows what he's talking about. Please remember that you, myself, anyone can create any sort of screen name they want, and they can call it whatever they want. Does that really mean anything? Hey, you know what? Maybe in some cases, but what I found is usually the people that really know what's going on, they're not going to have a name such as expert or, it's always fun, cruise, and you'll see all sorts of aliases that imply these people know what they're talking about, and then you just listen to what they say, and it's just like, okay, you totally don't know anything. So, but this Expert Trader was asking me, what are my thoughts? Now, I would acknowledge there's nothing wrong with, hey, can I get a second opinion? But a second opinion on what? If I were to go to ask somebody a second opinion, I'd say, hey, this is what I'm thinking, boom, 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 I'd lay it out, and then, so what do you think of that? But somebody just asking me a broad question like that in and of itself tells me they have no idea what's going on. And besides, I am just some dude on the internet that does YouTube videos. Like, why, if you're an expert, are you coming to me and asking? Why don't you go talk with one of your colleagues or something like that? And this person should just not care what I have to say because they're an expert, right? Now, I'll go and, maybe ask people, hey, what are your opinions and stuff like that. But it's definitely never, ever going to be just some random stranger on the internet. If anything, it would be somebody in my trading group where I've been around them for a while. I know their style. I know that they actually know what they're doing. And then I might, say, hey, this is what I'm thinking. What do you think of that? But there's a big difference between that and what's going on here, where somebody named, who's supposedly an expert, is sending me a private message on a message board asking some open-ended question about, hey, what do I think of Facebook? So just remember that. If you see a screen name like that, don't automatically assume that that person knows what they're talking about. In fact, I would look at those people as skeptical because most times they're just pumpers out there and they want, the fresh meat, the newbies, the people that don't know what's going on to think that they know what they are because it makes them dumping their shares on the newbies a lot easier. So names like that, be very skeptical of them because as you see here, this supposed expert turns out to not be an expert at all. So remember that. Hopefully you got a little kick out of this, the irony that's out there. And I'll see you back next week for another episode of ClayTrader Mail.